I want to give a quick shout out to the Redskins who won their 7th game of the season. They are now 7-2 and the top of the NFC East. Hail to the Redskins.
Hello, everyone. I'm Janelle,
I'm Mike.
and welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments with Seal the Deal. Today, we're going to be talking about kind of the physical, what is it?
The physical demands of this job.
Yeah, the physical demands of seal coating as a job. The first comment we're going to get started with is it's a lot of work for you alone.
It is, and I do it mostly alone. If I have a larger job, I try to recruit some help. The worst part of the job is the prep. That is the hardest part. Seal coating is easy. Getting it ready to seal coat is not. And when it's 100 degrees outside, it takes a toll on your body.
Kind of speaking of that, we have some comments that say it's a hot one on, and that said 8/7/23, so it was like a year ago. So be careful. So we appreciate comments like that.
Got to stay hydrated.
And then we also have blacktop and seal coating work sucks. Trust me, I did it for 20 years and made great money, but I hate the heat.
Yep, I've been doing this for 45 years, and I hate the heat too, but you adjust to it. It's what I do. You just got to get out there and get it done.
So we have another comment that says, hardworking man, need more of them. So I thought that was just a nice little compliment to you.
Well, I appreciate that. I think that generation is dwindling.
And then there's also a comment that said, I just watched all of your videos. The reason why I'm commenting on the last one, lol. I appreciate you and your father. He looks like a rare man that we don't see these days. Hardworking man teaching his daughter ethics in general and great work ethic. You two keep up the amazing work you do. Content and asphalt.
Yay, team.
And then one of the comments was about cutting in seal coat with the cupboard and when we're spraying. And someone said she might make this look easy, but it's one of the hardest jobs in the business. The board has to stay firmly on the surface and move at the same time as you.
That is true. It takes a special knack to move that board as I'm spraying, and I always watch the board and the person moving it so I don't overspray or get ahead of her or him. Just try to keep a consistent spray.
So someone also referencing the cupboard, a lot of people were saying like my back would be killing. My back hurts for some reason when watching it.
I do have a low cut board. I made a higher one just for that reason, to try to save the backs of the people that help me. But still, I have that old one, and that's old faithful. Got to use what you got.
Then also people were asking, should she be wearing a mask? And then someone else said, respirator, my guy, this can't be good for the lungs.
Yeah, mask is a good idea. They never taught you to wear a mask when I started doing this, and I wear it occasionally if the wind's blowing and blowing it up in my face. I'll put a mask on, but yeah,
But most of the time you don't wear one.
Right, gonna die from something.
Oh. I guess to seal coat it is. So someone said, kind of just, I guess, referencing the hard work, but not really. Someone said, there goes a pair of pants and some shoes.
Yeah. My shoes last me about 2 years, and the pair of pants, they're just like hospital scrubs. And I probably go through a couple of pair a year. I don't wash them because then you're going to get the whole family mad.
Yeah, I've even ruined a few pairs of clothing from seal coating. Like one of my pairs of flip-flops I wore just like walking around while filming. I wore flip-flops. I wasn't even really doing anything, but crack fill got all over them. Kind of ruined those. And I also got some seal coat on my shorts one time, so that was great.
Yeah.
So someone also said, what do you do with the clothes you wear after a long day of seal coating?
The pants, the seal coat pants, I just take them off and I throw them in the back of the truck to dry. The shirts, I wash my shirts still. I turn them inside out and wash them. If they get really crudted up, I'll toss them because, like I said, I don't want that stuff to get in the dryer. If it gets in the dryer and melts on the rim, like I said, the whole family's going to be mad at you.
He usually wears like his Seal the Deal shirt. Like a lot of those that he has are covered in seal coat. You could tell those are his work shirts. Someone else said, I did that as a teenager back in the 80s. What a nightmare that was. The sun would cook you alive if it got on your skin.
In the 80s, there was a different material. Well, I think the only one. It was called coal tar, and that will burn you if you get it on your skin and the sun is beaming. I had a kid work for me one summer, and I taught him to go home and wash that stuff off with soap and water. He used gasoline and ended up in the hospital with third-degree burns.
Why would he use gasoline?
Because he was a young kid. I don't want to call him an idiot, but he was a young kid.
He had to go to the hospital?
He did.
Did he have like third-degree burns or like what was wrong?
Well, I don't know exactly. I don't think I saw him for a couple of months after that, but yeah, it burned him up pretty good. His skin was all burnt.
Ooh, what a lovely note to almost end on.
Yeah, we use different material now. Coal tar is basically outlawed in Northern Virginia. You can still buy it in Southern Virginia, but I use different materials. Most of my work is in Northern Virginia.
So someone else said, this is for me, kind of. You real for helping your pops. Most people over here can't even handle working a day doing this. To be fair, I usually am just there recording, but
And I had you out shoveling asphalt one day.
yeah.
You did a good job.
Sorry, my phone died, and so I couldn't record the mics on it anymore. So the next comment is you had to do all that and it looks really good. And then we kind of went on in a thread. They were asking how long it takes to do parking lots, and I said several days sometimes. And they said, you're very devoted then.
Yeah, I did a large job a couple of years ago, and it actually took 3 months to get the job completed. It was multiple parking lots.
So someone else said, and we actually made a video about this, but a lot of people like were talking about how much you sweat because in the videos your shirts are very sweaty.
Right.
So someone said before and after in the shirt. Remember when we made the video on that?
Right. I do sweat a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. Drink a lot of water. Keep hydrated.
So what are some other physical tasks in the job? Like what makes your job hard?
Lifting, if I'm crack filling, those boxes are 50 pounds, and a lot of crack fill is a lot of boxes. I'm constantly lifting. The sand that goes into the machine, they're 100-pound bags.
That's crazy.
Yeah, lift those and pour it into the machine, mix it in with the material. Other than that, just basic shoveling, weed eating, and blowing the stuff off the asphalt.
So really just a lot of lifting that goes into it.
Yeah.
The last comment, someone said, hand that off to the young buck. Go sit in the truck. You deserve it.
Nobody wants to do this job anymore. I think I'm the last buck.
Thank you for watching this episode of Reading Your Comments with Seal the Deal. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tune in for our next episode that's going to be all about Seal the Deal itself as a business, getting to kind of know who Mike Dawson is, and we'll see you then.
And remember, if you don't use Seal the Deal asphalt maintenance, it's your own asphalt.
Bye.